In the center, please note the map of Africa. Below the green forced demarcation line on the left is Kinshasa, Zaire, where we were living. Clear to the right of the African continent, near the dot, is Nairobi, Kenya. We began this film in December of 1978. The Jim Smith family had just recently arrived in Zaire, and so we had invited them to have access to our house while they acclimated to Zaire, so we made reservations to fly to Kenya for 1 week. We arrived in Kenya December 24, where we stayed in the Mennonite guest house in Nairobi for 1 night. We were invited by Andy and Dorothy Leatherman, formerly of Korea, for Christmas dinner. They were dorm parents at Rift Valley Academy. The first picture we see is of Kevin on the trampoline with Jody Leatherman. Pam is with Jody the Leatherman in the treat house. The Leathermans took us for a tour of Kikuyu tribal village, a tourist attraction. We rented a 504 Peugeot wagon and camping gear. On December 27, we set out for Masai Mara Game Preserve. Here we see the weaver birds and their nests. I believe this is a Thompson gazelle. A herd of wildebeests. We did not stay at the lodge. Yes, you can fly into these places and stay at the lodge and get tours out from there. Here we came upon a giraffe which had just had a baby. Looks like a pair of walking sticks. The water buffalo are concerned because a vehicle has come into their territory. Look in the bush and see if you can see a warthog, and watch if they run, their tails will go straight up. Baboons, and she keeps looking back to see how close a vehicle is behind her. These hippo are on the Zambian side of the river. Warthog with his tail up as he runs. Hyena in the grass. Darrell Martin is by our tent the first evening. Darrell Martin was an MCCer that we knew in Zaire. He was in Nairobi waiting for a visa to go to Ethiopia for an MCC assignment. Since he was killing time, we invited him to go on this mini camping safari. Wild donkeys. We arrived at the Lake Naivasha Lodge in time for afternoon tea out in the shade of the trees. A standing water buck and one laying down. Looks like an eagle. A water buck. Fishermen drawing in their nets. A pair of pelicans. Kevin and Pam are on the motorboat heading for Naivasha Lake Lodge, where we set up our tent. A field of storks. In the background, snow-capped Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. rookery. A quartet of storks.
May I introduce you to an opportunistic monkey? If you closely look, you will see it has a bag of potato chips. You may wonder how it is so fortunate. The afternoon was quite warm as we drove into a wooded area, so we parked, unpacked our camping gear, and set up our tent and rested. Pam remained in the center back seat of our wagon with the back hatch open to help catch any breeze. Soon she heard a noise behind her, turned around, and saw this little thief run out, and up the tree he went. Soon he dropped the bag of chips, so down he came. But Pam got to it first. She was kind-hearted and shared with the monkey.
A family of warthogs. A pair of crested cranes. You too will pretty soon see what they were looking for. A very large herd of elephants. Some ostriches